lost his life in the process. A little bit of an over peak as he attempted to clear it. Now the smoke comes through. This is a very early rappel in from the Glaz of Hat. Newest player onto the roster. He makes his way on forward. The castle barricade assisting him for a brief moment before he decides to take it out. Oh, this will be a free kill, surely.
Oh,
he's waiting for someone to peek. He's feeling the pressure. A good swing from Joystick. However, Yogg does find Dan as he tries to come in from the other side. The spray down on display. And Yogg is on the ground. Shepard will be able to finish off that kill. Meanwhile, injured always as low. HP still. There's the injured player finished off. It's going to come down to Shepard here to have an impact. The Thatcher in the perfect position to counter that clash. And Shepard doesn't land his first spray. They know exactly where these last two defenders are. And Newers goes in for one. Looking for the last one. SMG out for always. As Diaz is forcing that diffuser down on the ground. No need to push. Newers goes down. Maybe there is a way that he can win this.
No.
Always has found another. The best player at Invitational on Playday 1 goes for the defuse. He fakes it. He looks for the fight, but the newbie gets him. Newers, it's up to him if he wants to reactivate that screen. Oh, there's information. Was this a default camera? It must be. How's that injure gone by? It's the frost mat. He's going to have to pick himself up again. That could be a fateful blunder for OXG. As Newers loses his life. Find another.
Hell, they can't risk it, but now they're just falling apart upstairs.
Oh, no.
That's good.
That's unfortunate for Yogg. There was a frost mat waiting for him and a player on the line of sight below. Hat, though, from the double window, replied with a C4 through the floor from Shepard. Dan's still on the ground. They'll finish him off eventually. And now it's a 2v2.
Anybody's round still, of course. No C4s in pocket, so it's down to a clean 2v2 with gunfights. Almost everybody full HP in the server as well. The thing is, the attackers no intel to work with on the drones. The defenders, same story. They have one Westman cam alive right in front of Diaz. That's it. So they gotta go in, just try and trade each other out in these 2v2s.
Ooh. Couple of spray bullets. There's Shepard, traded by Diaz. But guess who's on the other side? Again, it's always... VP have relied on this man time and time again. He clutches it with a cap can trap.
Expose themselves as they're droning. They know what this is all about. They cannot afford to get flanked. They need to be actively watching because Gomez is looking for it.
Oh, Dan's also found an nade kill onto Newers. Yeah, these nades are having quite an impact. Meanwhile, this retake downstairs as the pressure is mounted, and somehow Pasha wins that fight onto both of these players flanking him down below. Leaving poor Diaz in a 1 versus 4. He spots one player and just takes a hell of a lot of damage out of the result. He can't even find anything. Shepard outside on the bathroom window. Yeah, that's nullified the impacts of this operator completely. I thought that dining was going to be the challenge, but yeah, now this is going to be pretty easy. I mean, a nade over the top will clear the claw more or less. Yeah, it's not
careful now. It's never that easy.
Not a surefire. We are out of EMPs. That's the concern here.
Yeah.
For VP. They overcommitted a little bit on those EMPs. The Blackbeard needs to march on forward and get info on where this claw is so they can guarantee that this one nade that they've got will land.
Oh no, this is close.
Where the guns have come to life for VP out of nowhere. Everyone from OXG seemingly falling. Hack goes for a retake upstairs and he finds nothing. Diaz shut down. That's maximum value out of these Roteros. We've seen great usage of the Roteros from VP, even to clear the player inside of library. In goes nades and gridlock track stingers. That's a creative way to clear that position. Gomez goes down. Newers can at least find something for Virtus Pro. He's desperately trying to hold on to this game. Oxygen struggling, a player down as the Vultures are circling.
Got the Blackbeard, so intel there'll be plenty of. If and just walks on in, says, hey, guy in this corner, guy in that corner, and gunsplay. Great shot from Shepard. I didn't think he was going to win that.
Oxygen have seriously angered the bear. Diaz taking damage again and again. He's the last one left. He doesn't last.
And because they're not rushing Gomez and Strip, what they're going to do is just hold the cutoff and just hit the bombs at instead.
Yeah. That's the thing, especially as you've got that Deimos, you can just keep on tracking him. Focus up on side, but here come the Vulcan canisters. Only going to be 15 seconds left on the clock by the time that fire subsides.
I think there's a world where you just push that barrier, or that fire, and says, exactly, you're going to be stuck in these positions. Gomez is dead, that's the flank done.
But still, breaking the side's going to be so challenging as the fire continues to rain out. Diaz is also taking out Shepard. No more presence in dirt, and now the crossfire awkward for Joystick. He tries to get on forward. Hat's found his. Good trade back again. Joystick somehow surviving, but still this player inside a church. The stack up. Young finds them all.
The one thing that can't happen for VP, the sole player on the CCTV breach cannot die, and he doesn't. In fact, he gets a kill instead. As long as Dan is here and just stays alive, this round should be almost guaranteed for Virtus.pro.
OXG is starting to feel that pressure, like they need to peak, like they need to prioritize killing Dan on that breach. The stuns go over, 30 seconds still to play. Diaz feels like he needs to make a move. Yeah, Gomez finds Dan, and eventually that CCTV breach player goes down. Gomez looks for a cross, but he doesn't cover off the window, and he gets taken down. Still winnable though for OXG, as they have found another frag, and VP are yet to find a plant opportunity. None of these players have the diffuser, and they all come to life on the OXG side. It's up to Always now. He's been hot so far, but can he clutch up big for them again? Always doesn't have the ammunition! He gets it done with the pistol!
Got 2 flashbangs on Shepard. I don't think you plant. I think you gotta get that 2v1 or just outright kill them both.
Keep a barrier. Final one will go out and won't delay much. Dan's in the perfect position. Newers needs to make sure not to expose himself. Diaz is spotted on the cross. And now Shepard is in perfect position. It's not very safe to plant though. VP are going to have to go for kills. Dan making his way forward. 19 bullets in the magazine. Diaz already low, but he finds him. Newers gets the double.
No one can shut him down just yet. That has to change for OXG in this round.
Joystick knows exactly where they're coming from.
He didn't see him.
Gomez moves on through, but Newers to peek the con window. Joystick goes down, and that is the most deadly player on VP taken out already. Always as well, the big clutch king for this roster of VP. He's got a shield in front of his face. He's not able to take fights. Pash is hoping that someone's going to peek him. He's going to get that gift, but eventually finds the shots. And like you said, that's the diffuser. Newers though on for a trade. Shotty out now for Always. He can find the first one. It's all up to him now in a 1v2. He's got 5 seconds. Diaz hunts him down. Go out as well, revealing the positions of the players outside on that top of that staircase. Nice shot there from Gomez. Dan down, another player still inside of the rafters.
They're planting.
As the diffuser is starting to get planted, there is no response. Yo goes down before the plant denied. Always rotated downstairs. He said, my services are no longer needed up above. I can deny the plant from below. And now reattempted by OXG. Hat going for it on low HP. Joystick makes mincemeat out of him. And it's Diaz and Newers to try and clutch up, as the rest of VP are just holding their positions. Not anything for it, as Diaz will not be able to stick that plant side of CCTV, and looking for something is Joystick coming to support. He almost finds one, eventually gets Gomez, traded by Diaz. Not a worthwhile trade. However, elsewhere, Pash has found one. What's going on there? Always spot in the back. There's players inside the sites. Oxygen have ripped the rug out from underneath VP. He's keen to go for something more here with SMG-12. Free kill onto Gomez. Information from that bulletproof camera right next to him. Meanwhile, Newers has gone down to Joystick, and there's nothing left in it. Eventually, a consolation frag and destroying the bulletproof camera for Hat. But in a 2 versus 4, OXG have just about no chance of winning this basement attack.
It was a great setup from Dan. It was a great counterplay attempt from OXG, but again, one small thing goes the wrong way. Massive consequence, but don't count them out just yet. Hat finds one. He is behind him.
That's a good flash and another good shot. From a 4v2 down to even numbers, as OXG look to hold on to the last thread in this game. And Diaz has found his shot. All up to Shepard now. The support, the leadership figure of the team. Can he withstand in a 1v2 clutch? The plant going down, and Diaz has found him. Damage. You're waiting for the second one. Yogg just trying to distract. Eventually Always goes down, but not without a trade from Dan. Eventually shot back again. OXG are inching closer, but Joystick's not done. He hits 19 kills in the map so far. And in this 3v3, Oxygen still do not have a guaranteed plant.
35 seconds, 3 toxic babes, but again, no C4. Yogg is in, can try and go for a plan, but again, there's the first bait. He has 1 point of HP, can't follow through that gas. He's stuck on catwalk rafters.
Second smoke to go on through. Yogg has gone deep, and he's got that diffuser. He needs to find a kill here. He can't overcommit. He needs his team to support him. But as you said, Diaz is so low. There's information as well on site thanks to that bulletproof camera. And here, the breach plan. Looking backwards. Hat has to cover. Diaz! He's the last player left! It's a Diaz versus Shepard final, but the gas clutches it!